Okay, well, let's get started. This is great. I'd like to welcome you to the 2021 medallion ceremony for the Williams Honors College. This is our way of recognizing and celebrating our graduating seniors for all the accomplishments that they have had over the last 4, although sometimes 5, and in some cases years. And they have accomplished great things. They have achieved academically. By definition, every Williams Honors Scholar graduates with a GPA of 4.0 or better. Some graduate with GPAs of 4.0. Or sorry, I think I said 4.0, 3.4 or better. But some graduate with 4.0. So every single one of our students is outstanding academically. But they go well beyond that. They achieve on campus. They are leaders on campus, as you'll see in some of the later slides. They're involved in everything that happens on campus. And perhaps more importantly, they serve. They serve our campus community, again, in these leadership roles, but through their giving. And they serve our community. They go out into the city of Akron and get involved. Anywhere that you will find University of Akron students doing great things, you will find students from the Williams Honors College. And this is a tremendous class. Again, they've done so much, and in really such unexpected times. If you think back to where we were a year and a half ago, no one could have predicted where we would be today. Yet here they are, right? Exactly where they expected to be, graduating as Williams Honors Scholars from the University of Akron and ready to go out into the world. I can't imagine the challenges that each one of you has faced and overcome. Not just overcome, but you have thrived. You've excelled with grace. And you are really the best of what the University of Akron is about. Again, this is a tremendous class. There are 277 young men and women who will walk on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to receive their diplomas. And we will call them alumni of the Williams Honors College. We have chemists, we have biologists, we have engineers, we have historians, we have business women and men, we have nurses that are beginning their career. We have students in psychology, we have students in political science, and we have mathematicians. We have students from every single discipline all across campus that are represented within the Williams Honors College. And they come from all different walks of life. Some come from around the block, right? Some come from far away, but we've all gathered here in this community of scholars that we do call the Williams Honors College. And they're going places near and far. Some are taking their first job at industry. Some are entering hospitals. They will become graduate students. Some may be taking their first job. They may be going to graduate school. Who knows, one day one of them may become dean of the Williams Honors College. But I can tell you that they will excel. Some of them may be taking a break. Hopefully a lot of you are taking at least a short break for possibly the first time in a long while. And heavens knows you deserve it. But what I know is that you will do great things going forward from here because you have done so much to get to this point. So before we begin our ceremonies, I would like to say thank you and recognize a few individuals. First and foremost, I would like to recognize and thank Dr. Pamela S. and Dr. Gary Williams, the benefactors of the Williams Honors College. Their generosity has made opportunities available that we once only dreamed of. And again, we can't thank you enough for the things that you have done for our students. I'd also like to recognize Dale and Carla Mugler, who have joined us today. Dale was the founding dean in the Honors College. Carla had a number of hats here on campus. And they have been members of the University of Akron community for well before I started, and I've been here for an awfully long time. and they will continue to be members of our community for a long time to come. I'd also like to say thank you to Joe Ergo, who's here on the call today. He is the Dean of the Bookville College of Arts and Sciences, and also sort of oversees this role in the Honors College. So for our guests, I'd like to say welcome. I would like to thank sincerely the families and friends of our students. You have supported them through this journey. You have encouraged them in the things that they've done. You have been the bedrock for their accomplishments. You've loved them, and you have allowed us to play a small role in their development. And for that, we are eternally grateful. And with these brief words, I would like to actually now turn it over to President Miller, who has recorded some brief remarks and congratulations for all of our students. So if you'll permit me a minute or two, let's see. There it is.
Dean, there's no sound.
Oh, no. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, there it goes. Heather, give me a thumbs up if you hear sound once this starts.
Thank you, Dean Quinn, and thank you for your inspiring leadership of the Williams Honors College. I'm delighted to welcome all of you to the medallion ceremony for our graduating Williams Honors College seniors. I want to begin by thanking the friends and family of these scholars. Your support and encouragement have been extremely important to these young men and women, and for that, we are most grateful. I also want to thank our faculty and staff who've helped shape, guide, and inspire these Williams Honor Scholars. I know that our honor staff work tirelessly to cultivate an intellectually rich and cohesive community in the college. I also know that the faculty who teach our honors colloquia courses and honors sessions do so because they care deeply about serving our best and brightest students. I also want to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Gary B. Williams and Dr. Pamela S. Williams and thank them for their tremendous generosity and support over the years. Now to all you graduating seniors, congratulations. Congratulations not only on completing your degree program, but on doing so as a Williams Honor Scholar. As a scholar, you voluntarily embraced enormous responsibilities and challenges. You stepped up as leaders in the campus community. You spent long nights and weekends in libraries and laboratories. You broke the boundaries of your majors and explored other disciplines. You broadened your horizons and explored other countries, at least until COVID hit. And when it did hit, it never knocked or held you down. You rose above what was perhaps the greatest challenge of your academic career, rose to today's celebration, to this pinnacle of achievement. And that you can be proud. But this is just the beginning. Now it's time to keep rising, to take what you've learned here, the skills you've developed, the experience you've gained, to take it all into the world beyond these walls. It's my conviction that the Williams Honors College has prepared you to do just that. The Honors College has prepared you to lead. Many of you received leadership training and experience through the Honors Emerging Leaders and other student groups. You took leadership roles in the Residence Hall Program Board and Major Events Committee. You served in student government. You learned from and met with community leaders. You were surrounded every day by peers who will be tomorrow's leaders. The Williams Honors College has prepared you to be bold. You dared to direct your own learning, to customize your own interdisciplinary curriculum, and to design your own honors research project. That took initiative. That took courage. Most importantly, the Williams Honors College has prepared you to dream. You learned to dive beneath the surface of things, to question basic assumptions, to critically examine the world. You learned not merely to innovate upon existing solutions, but to imagine new solutions. The world is changing rapidly. The future is uncertain. We can no longer rely on the old ways of doing things, on the ordinary or the common. What we need going forward is extraordinary and uncommon leadership, extraordinary and uncommon boldness, extraordinary and uncommon imagination. We need such brave, visionary leaders, not for their own sake, but for the sake of the communities they serve. In the Williams Honors College, you were all members of a community. You lived and learned together. When you fell, you lifted each other up. When you rose together. Now you must take that spirit of community beyond this campus. You must find and cherish your place as members of your neighborhood and city, your region and state, your country and the world. You must discover and define yourself not apart from, but in connection with others. How can you, with your unique talent, serve others? How can you, with your unique experience, teach others? How can you, with your unique heart, love others? I hope that your time in the Williams Honors College has helped you to answer these questions and prepared you to put these answers to practice. I want to congratulate each of you again on completing your journey as a Williams Honors Scholar. As you embark upon your next journey, whatever it is, I wish you continued success. As I return you to Dean Quinn, I thank you for making us proud and thank you for your time today.
There we go. So, again, that was Dr. Gary Miller, 18th president of the University of Akron. So at this point, I can think of nothing better to do than to jump right in and to begin to recognize our graduates. In a non-virtual environment, right, we would proudly place these medallions around their necks. We'd shake their hands, and we would all get pictures and eat Zippy cookies. Unfortunately, I can't give Zippy cookies to everyone virtually, but I can certainly recognize our graduating seniors. Now, I will say one advantage of this virtual ceremony is that I will not ask you to hold your applause. I will ask you to be as loud as you want when someone that you know and love is brought up to the screen. However, I might ask you to mute your mic in that case. So let's go ahead and start with the best part of today. So our spring 2021 medallion ceremony. Again, we are so proud to call these individuals alumni and Williams Honors Scholars. And we'll start off with Melissa Andelek. She's a nutrition and dietetics major, and her senior project was titled Request for Fruits and Vegetables after participating in an after-school nutrition education program. Following graduation, she will begin working as a registered dietitian at the Emily School, working with adolescents who have eating disorders. And as you'll see, we've asked each student to give us a little something to personalize this presentation. And so they'll talk about different things. For Melissa, it was her honors research project, which serves as her sort of capstone experience. And more than that, it's not just here for the University of Akron. She'll actually take that to an upcoming statewide conference to present her research. So Melissa, congratulations. Next, we have Shadow Beatty, a mechanical engineering student whose senior project was hominy hardenability with intensive quenching. After graduation, he'll begin working as a global engineer for the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, and hopefully will pursue a master's in the future, maybe even here at the University of Akron. And really, one of the unique features of our college is our honors distribution, which allows students to take classes from a variety of different departments and really round out their education. As you see, Shadow was able to take classes in Greek mythology and fit it into his mechanical engineering schedule. He was able to take sports and society of ancient Greek and Rome and Greek mythology. So congratulations, Shadow, and good luck at Goodyear. Delaney Bessie. Her senior project was the effects of postpartum depression on children's social development. She is a nursing student, but not for much longer. Pretty soon, she'll be a nurse. She's moving out of state and starting her new job. One of her interesting experiences, one of her memorable experiences was her colloquia, right, which are really unique classes that are offered within the Honors College. And you'll see a number of students really mention and highlight their colloquial experience as one of the things that really stood out for their time here. Nicole Cooper, chemical engineering major. Her senior project was electrospinning of formic acid, acetic acid, and nylon 6 solutions for wearable hydration sensors. After graduation, she'll start a full-time job as an engineer at Goodyear, based out of the world headquarters here in Akron. Nicole, I have to say, your picture it just makes me smile. You seem to have such joy. You must have just finished your last final exam. Her memorable experience was living in the honors dorm, which most students will do as they come into campus as freshmen and sophomores. Joshua Curtis is a mechanical engineering student. His senior project was a low-cost face mask detection system. After graduation, he plans on looking for a job in industry, either as a quality engineer or in a Six Sigma engineering role. And his memorable experience that he chose to highlight was his colloquium course with Heather Pollitt, who actually is here with us today. Hi, Heather. In particular, she teaches a number of courses for us, but I think the memorable aspect of this was her dedication to the students. Even in this time of COVID-19, her love of teaching outweighs that fear of the virus, and she makes an effort to be in contact and in person as much as possible with the students here in the Williams Honors College. She has this passion for teaching that the students recognize, and Joshua obviously recognized that as well. Avery Dietz is a nursing student. Her senior project was smoking cessation interventions in college students, a systematic review. After graduation, she plans on passing the NCLEX and working as a registered nurse in Cincinnati. Again, her memorable experience was living in the Honors Complex and becoming friends with other Williams Honors College scholars within her major. Some of the longest lasting friendships that our students and alumni have come from their time in the honors dorm. Kevin Fiesel, political science. His senior project, methods of Chinese espionage. After graduation, he'll be moving to Baltimore, where he will pursue a Master's of Health Administration at the Bloomberg School of Public Health at Johns Hopkins University. Kevin's memorable moment was living in the honors complex and meeting, again, his best friends throughout his experience. I mentioned our students get involved. Kevin serves as the president of the undergraduate student government. I can't think of anyone that might be more involved in campus than him. Kaylee Gerzanix, technology and political science major. Her senior project was the effects of national security on Supreme Court case decisions involving civil liberties. After graduation, she will be looking for other career opportunities with possibly a career in law enforcement or law, or the courts. She has not decided whether to pursue further education, but graduate school or law school are always options. And I think the Williams Honors College prepares our students for a variety of different options as they go forward. And I really enjoyed reading her memorable experience. And it's basically hanging out and soaking up the experience of being in the Williams Honors College and surrounded by other like-minded students. She mentions that in the Commons room, somebody would just come in and start playing the piano. And our students have such amazing talents, and they are always willing to share those talents with the people around them. So congratulations, Callie, and for whoever was playing the piano, thanks. Jake Gerdadolnik. I had to practice that one. He's an applied mathematician, getting his BS and master's in applied math. His senior project was supercritical and subcritical pitchfork bifurcations and a buckling problem for a graphene sheet between two rigid substrates. After graduation, he will pursue a PhD in applied math at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. I'll just mention that Kim's eyebrows rose up when I read his title. His memorable experience was, again, centers around the honors community, meeting his roommate at the Honors College Summit before classes even began, and also playing Frisbee in the Coleman Commons, something that hopefully will be possible as the weather gets nicer. Emma Griffith, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Her senior project, a conceptual proposal for the epigenically causal relationship between parental PTSD and inflammatory disease in post hoc offspring. She's beginning at Kent State University School of Psychology this summer and will eventually serve kids, teachers, and parents in the school system. Emma, even though you're continuing on at a fine institution just down the road, remember that you are always a zip. And her memorable experience was creating a brain-themed art project for the Neuroscience Art Show as part of her honors colloquium in 2020. Again, these honors colloquia allow our students to really explore topics and aspects that maybe they never even knew about, or certainly maybe they never thought they'd have an opportunity to do. Christopher Ha, Psychology, senior project, ascertaining the relationship between traditional masculinity ideology and personal growth initiative in college students. After graduation, Christopher will continue working on applications for MA PhD programs in industrial and organizational psychology. His memorable aspect is being able to study under astounding honors faculty members, such as Juliana Amir and Ms. Carrie Tomko. Again, we have phenomenal faculty that work with our students in the Honors College, and we're so lucky to have them around. Brandon Hattinger, Accounting, senior project, less commute miles, decreased tire wear. What would you do? His plans after graduation will be working as a full-time as an associate at a local tax and audit firm called 415 Group, located in Canton. Again, for him, the discussions with the natural science courses in the colloquia regarding futuristic speculations of science and technology with our former president, Dr. Luis Proenza. Mark Hendricks, Mechanical Engineering. Senior project was Entertainment 721. After graduation, he will become a design engineer at Schaeffler. And his memorable aspect of the Honors College was living in the Honors Complex. Again, these are lifelong friendships and unique experiences that our students have by coming together as a community. Sydney Hughes, Chemical Engineering. Senior project, pulse reverse current electrodeposited titanium oxide doped NIW coating. Her plans after graduation will be moving closer to home in South Carolina to start a full-time position as a research and development engineer with Sunoco. At some point, plan on returning to school to an MBA to help benefit career growth. And again, her memorable experience really speaks to the community of the Honors College. Sitting in the Honors Complex 6th floor study room until 3 a.m., delirious and hyped up on coffee, trying to finish a project. And those are the times that really bring people together. And as she mentions, probably simultaneously the best and worst nights of her life. Sydney, I have to say, if you were up at 3 a.m., hyped up on coffee, trying to finish a project, you absolutely got the college experience. Emily Janikowski, social work. Senior project was Experiences and Challenges in Single Fatherhood, a literature review on single custodial fathers. After graduation, she's received a scholarship to attend Georgetown University Law Center and will be starting in fall 2021, where she will take her earring collection. Her memorable experience was having class outside in the Fear Honors Colloquium, again taught by Heather Pollack, discussing societal reactions to fear and fear avoidance. It's a unique topic, and combined with a beautiful day in Northeast Ohio, that is, I agree, Emily, truly what life should feel like. Jalal Jawed, biomedical engineering student, and his senior project is ECG monitoring in collegiate athletes. After graduation, Jalal plans on continuing on to graduate school, hopefully here at the University of Akron. Samantha Lawler, exercise science, pre-physical therapy. Her senior project was titled Comparison of Range of Motion After Aquatic versus Land Exercises on Young Adult Men. Plans after graduation, she's going to take a year off to save money and then continue her education to graduate school in order to achieve a doctorate in physical therapy. And I can't agree more with her statement. The best thing about being in the Honors College is meeting people who are just as determined and passionate about life and school as she is. Our students really are amazing. Alec Perkins, civil engineering. His senior project, a comparison of the effectiveness and integration capability of personal aerial vehicles into the existing transportation network of the city of Los Angeles. After graduation, he will continue his job as a structural telecom engineer at Power of Design Group in Akron, PDG, and obtain his master's degree in civil engineering. And again, speaking to the involvement of our students, he was the president of the Honors Commuter Association in 2018. Pretty appropriate, I think, for a civil engineer. Kimberly Ray. Unfortunately, I did not have her major down, but her senior project is Social Media and Mental Health in Adolescents and Young Adults, a systematic review. After graduation, she will be working as a registered nurse at Western Reserve Hospital in Cuyahoga Falls. So I will deduce that Kimberly is a nursing student. And her memorable experience was meeting new friends in the honors dorm who later became her roommates and best friends for all 4 years in college. Again, I can't tell you how many times this happens. We've even had students, again, as you saw earlier, that meet other honors students even before they come to campus and become lifelong friends. Adam Reed, chemical engineering. Senior project was evaluating the thermoresponsive properties of hydroxypropyl cellulose solutions for smart window applications. After graduation, he'll be working at E&J Gallo Winery in their operations management development program. My first rotation will be a harvest team lead role in their Canandaigua Winery. I'll come check on you, Adam, to make sure everything's going okay. And his memorable experience was learning about willpower and how we can transform our inner selves through the lens of Akronite LeBron James in our social science colloquium, who actually happens to be taught by a fellow Williams Honors College scholar and alumni, Tim Gable. Jason Render Jr., political science and national security. Senior project examining poverty in the United States. His plans after graduation are to attend the Ohio State University to obtain an MPA. And he chose to give us a quote: "You have to decide who you are and force the world to deal with you, not with its idea of you." That's by James Baldwin. And I think it's that dedication and and that mindset that allows our students to really achieve almost anything in life. They all have aspirations of excellence. Benjamin Roeder, electrical engineering. Senior project, longboard with automatic braking. His plans after graduation, attending Northwestern University to pursue an applied physics PhD, starting in the fall. And his memorable aspect is being able to join and be a part of a community that strives for excellence. Again, this concept of excellence in our students just permeates everything. Emmanuel Salem, psychology and philosophy. Senior project, ecological receptance. After graduation, he plans to get a master's in divinity at Holy Cross Seminary in Boston. And his memorable experience really speaks to his research project and the conversations that surround that. Not only was the information profoundly meaningful and interesting, but he'll carry that work on for the rest of his life. Sabrina Segretario, biomedical engineering. Senior project, feasibility study to measure the impact of a specialized core exercise on metabolic efficiency and stability during walking for above-knee amputees. After graduation, she'll be moving to Columbus to begin her full-time career as an ICE engineer at Mettler Toledo. Madison Scheip, nursing. Senior project is titled Non-Pharmacological Pain Management in Labor, a systematic review. After graduation, she will become a full-time RN at cardiovascular ICU at the Cleveland Clinic main campus. And I really enjoy her memorable experience. It's teaching ballet. And I am sure that even though she used air quotes, no one would know. But teaching ballet to students in Michael Dunbar's colloquium for part of her project. She got everybody up and they were doing ballet positions and moves in a very tiny classroom in the Williams Honors College. A lot of stuff goes on here in the Honors College. Danielle Spencer, nursing. Senior project is titled Postpartum Depression, the Effect on Offspring. After graduation, she's accepted a job at the Cleveland Clinic main campus in cardiovascular ICU. Her memorable experience was living in the Honors Complex for her first 2 years of school and really enjoying the community that came with it. Sydney Swager. Her senior project was the effects of music therapy on older adults with dementia, a systematic review. After graduation, she will get experience working at the bedside and eventually making her way back to skilled nursing facilities and long-term care. And her memorable experience was getting to work with her very good friend to complete her honors research project. Allison Waugh, mechanical engineering. Senior project was judo wearable. And after graduation, she plans to pursue a mechanical engineering degree, or she plans to pursue mechanical engineering in industry. Alexis Yoder, civil engineering and applied mathematics. Senior project was the life of a roundabout in Colorado Springs. I can only imagine what a roundabout would live like. Plans after graduation, accepted a full-time position in Colorado Springs working on water and wastewater projects. And memorable experience really speaks to the community and pride of gathering and graduating from the Williams Honors College. And Alexis, we are certainly proud to call you an alumni, both the University of Akron and the Williams Honors College. Angela Young, nursing. Senior project, non-pharmacological interventions on labor pain, a systematic review. After graduation, she has accepted a position as an RN in the cardiovascular ICU at the main campus of the Cleveland Clinic. And she enjoyed not only one, but all of the speakers and individuals that we have brought into the Williams Honors College and provided for our students. And finally, Nicholas Zubek, sales marketing and marketing management. Senior project, an analysis of how the Goodyear Rubber and Tire Company should navigate the COVID-19 pandemic. Plans after graduation, be working inside sales for Park Place Technologies in Mayfield Heights. And his memorable experience was developing a worldview class, which is a colloquium taught by Professor Michael Dunbar. And with that, I want to say congratulations to all of our 2021 Williams Honors Scholars. So now I think it's time that we all give them a round of applause. You can unmute for this part. So again, to all of our graduates, congratulations. I wish we could do this in person. I would love to put that medallion, this medallion, around your neck and shake your hand. But the congratulations that I offer you are in no way lessened by our virtual environment here. You are joining a group of accomplished individuals that spans over 35 years and numbers in the thousands. And I'd like now actually to offer our graduates a few moments to say a few words to you, our guests, and their fellow scholars. Would any of our students on the call today like to say a few words? Or I will turn this over to any of our other guests if they would like to say a few words of congratulations to our scholars. I see Dale's. Dale, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I'm just so really pleased to see the Williams Honors College doing so well in so many ways. I was dean from year 2000 to 2015, and I know things have been difficult lately with both the pandemic and the number of students in the school. As a former dean, I must say that I miss the students terribly, but I got to that age where I had to do something else. So I'm so glad to see Dean Quinn doing so well, and people like Heather Pollock who clearly care about her students. So I could tell you lots of stories about graduates that I've kept in touch with who are doing well. We've got graduates in physics from Berkeley. We've got students that have gone on from Michigan. One of our business graduates is one of the heads of TikTok, for example. All great people as well as terrific careers. So please do keep it up, and don't feel like the community is done when your graduation comes, but that it just changes form a bit. To hear about the friendships you formed is terrific. That's exactly what we had in mind when we were able to construct the residence hall. So keep curiosity going. That's the main thing, that you never become complacent, and best of luck to the future. And especially, I hope the Williams College always gets more support than whatever it has. Thanks.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you very much. Dale was again founding dean of the Honors College, director of the honors program before we became a college, and served in that capacity for many years. And I think is the ideal that we all try to live up to. So Dale, I'm certainly glad that you could be here today. Thank you. So with that, I will draw this ceremony to a close. Again, I'd like to extend my thanks to Doctors Pam and Gary Williams for being here today. Oh, it looks like Pam has her hand up. Pam, yes, please.
Thanks, Dean. Gary and I just wanted to add our congratulations and best wishes to all of the graduates. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Pam. And again, I can't thank you enough for everything that you've done for our students and the college and the university as a whole. Again, I'd like to thank Dale and Carla for joining us today. It's really nice that they take time out to sort of come back and interact with our students and now our new alumni. So I would like to thank especially the families, again, of the students. Thank you for your support of them. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to spend the last 4 or 5 years with them. To watch them grow and develop from 17, 18-year-olds to now, 4 years is really a short time, but it's amazing to watch the growth and development that these young men and women have undergone over the past few years. And we are certainly looking forward to seeing everything that happens as they go forward from here. And finally, I'd like to thank the students, right? I'd like to thank you, each one of you, for giving us the chance to help you along your way, to mentor you in whatever way we can, certainly academically, right? But hopefully just as people too. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and we look forward to seeing what happens next. As you go forward from here, right? Please stay in touch, right? Let us know where you end up. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know how we can help. Let us know how we can stay connected. We wish you the best. And as you walk on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, walk proudly. Carry your medallion and know that you have accomplished great things, and we are incredibly proud of you. So with that, I will say thank you for joining us this afternoon, and all the best. Again, zippy cookies for everyone. Take care, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Congratulations, graduates.